the road in Serie A this year, guys. Just 5 wins, 2 draws, 6 losses, -4 goal differential. I always talk about, the better teams. Nobody's going to be great necessarily on the road. They're always going to have a better home record, but you should be able to, in a top-heavy league like Serie A is, at least have a positive goal differential and a slightly winning record over 500. And Inter Milan doesn't even have that right now. The quality opponents they faced on the road, they got losses at Lazio, losses at AC Milan, losses at Juventus, and then of course they lost to Bayern, which really everybody loses to Bayern 8-0 in the Champions League, so nothing crazy there. And then they did have a decent result with the draw versus Barcelona, but Barcelona fell out of the Champions League, and then now they're out of Europa League, so maybe that result wasn't as good as it seemed at first. Porto lost, surprisingly, their very next match after leg 1 at home, which is rare. They've only lost 3 times in 21 matches this year. The other 2 came against Benfica and then Bruges, who, ironically, I mentioned already that Benfica dominated in the group stage, but that seemed to be a fluke loss. They came back and won in Belgium 4-0 in that second meeting. They've got solid wins at home. They beat Sporting, they beat Braga, and then in the Champions League group stage, they beat Leverkusen and Atletico Madrid. So clearly they have the talent and the capabilities to get a result here. What I'm looking at, guys, is the draw no bet line on Porto. It's pretty much, pick them as far as price goes, -110. So there's no favoritism there. And we know Inter Milan have the lead, so they do not have to push the issue at all. And as Carr mentioned, there's no reason for Porto to really push anything either. So I don't see a lot of unnecessary chances being taken until maybe later in the second half. And because Inter do not have to win this match, that I like taking the draw no bet, because if this thing is tied late in that second half, Inter have no reason to push the issue. So unless Porto make a stupid mistake and gift Inter something on the counter, they're unlikely to score one late, which is the worst way to lose. So I like Porto, draw no bet. I think it's going to be tight. They have a good chance to overturn this deficit. I'm also throwing a few bucks on Porto to advance. It's like anywhere from +250 to +280. So I think there's a decent value in that. But Porto, draw no bet for me here on this one.